Vanessa, and my student number is A2341062. Today I'm going to talk about the TOEIC test. What it is, its brief history, how it differs from other English tests, and finally I'll show you an example question taken from the TOEIC material. TOEIC stands for Test of English for International Communication. It's an English proficiency test designed to measure the everyday English skills of people working in an international environment. Unlike academic tests such as TOEFL or IELTS, TOEIC focuses more on communication in the workplace, for example like writing emails, attending meetings, or speaking with clients. The TOEIC test was developed in 1979 by the Educational Testing Service or ETS, which is based in the United States. At that time, the Japanese Ministry of International Trade and Industry asked ETS to create a test that could measure English ability for international business. Since then, TOEIC has been used by millions of people around the world, especially by companies to assess their employees' English communication skills. Next, let's talk about the difference between TOEIC and other English tests. For example, TOEFL and IELTS are often used for studying abroad. They focus on academic English, like writing essay or understanding lectures. But TOEIC is for professional and business communication. It tests practical English, how you use the language at work, not in school. Also, the TOEIC test has two main sections. Listening comprehension, 100 questions, about 45 minutes. Reading comprehensions, 100 questions, about 75 minutes. The total score ranged from 10 to 990 points. Now, let's look at one example question from the test material. Mr. Brown will be leaving the company next week. Please prepare a farewell card and a small gift for him. What does the message mainly concern? A. A new employee's arrival. B. A meeting schedule. C. An employee departure. D.
The correct answer is C. An employee's departure, because the message talks about saying goodbye to Mr. Brown. This kind of question tests your understanding of short workplace message, a common situations in real business environments.
To conclude, TOEIC is not just an English test. It's a tool that helps companies and employees understand how well someone can use English in everyday professional situations. It's practical, globally recognized, and very useful if you want to work in an international setting.
Exam tips: how to avoid common TOEIC listening mistakes. Don't focus on every word. Listen for key ideas instead of trying to understand every word. Focus on the overall meaning and main points. Expect synonyms in questions and answers. TOEIC often rephrases information. Example: if the audio says he is exhausted, the correct answer might be he is very tired. Pay attention to intonation for meaning. A rising intonation at the end of a sentence might indicate a question, while a falling intonation might indicate a statement or certainty. Be mindful of distractors. The test often includes similar sounding words to confuse you. Example: if the recording says she ordered a coffee, an incorrect answer might say she ordered 3 copies. And finally, use the time before the audio plays. Read the questions quickly and try to predict possible answers based on common themes or topics. need support and help with the TOEIC, then drop TOEIC in the comments and I'll make more content.